Right, today we're looking at these HSW screwdrivers. These are made in West Germany. These are a few that I used when I used to work for years as an engineer. So they've took a bit of stick over time. So at the end of there, they are see the ends. The Phillips ones are usually, doesn't matter what the screwdrivers are, the Phillips ones are usually the ones to wear out over time. You see a little bit of nicking on there. This one in particular, it's not this one. You can see the HSW Germany there, DIN 5260 and the GS standards. This one has been used that much in that the label's been worn off, so I obviously use that one quite a fair bit. You can see the chrome vanadium on there they're made out of, and the smaller ones as well are obviously, you know, the same thing. Now they do have these distinctive handle design. The new ones that are out nowadays do have exactly the same handle design, but they're like a translucent red, but it's exactly the same handle. You see there the flat end, or the flared end as they like to call them in Europe, across Europe as well. Again, they're made in West Germany, or you might know other good screwdriver manufacturers like Wera or Vera as they call them in Germany, and Veer or Weir as we call it. So, and these are made in Germany, they're not imports and stamped, they are made in West Germany. Again, they do electricians screwdrivers or VDE screwdrivers. As you can see there, unfortunately I did, when I worked as an engineer, have my toolbox broken into by the night shift a couple of times, and at the time I didn't realise until I brought my tools home and later went to use them that a few of there was a Posse and a Phillips, as well as this flat-ended VDE screwdriver, and the other two were obviously pinched, so I've been using a Stanley Phillips alongside this for most of the time, but I do need to pick up some new VDE screwdrivers full stop, whether they're HSW or not. Now these are hard to find actually. In Germany you might find them quite easily and quite regularly, and you might know them as being quite common maybe perhaps, but over here in the UK they're not as easy to get as Veer or Vera screwdrivers are, you know, or some of the other German screwdrivers, but they are good quality. They did last, you know, the course, and I've continued to use them at home as well for a number of years. There was two websites that I've seen that sell them in, that have got the pricing in euros. I'll put those up. I think they're actually sister companies because their pages look almost identical, but I'll put them up there if anyone's interested in picking some up. Obviously they'll be the newer type with the red translucent handles, exactly the same design. They've got this distinctive design with the notches and the flats cut into that kind of into that shape, particular shape. And like I say, that's another one of their distinctive trademarks of their screwdrivers. But they are good screwdrivers. They are German made. They do last up. They do last me years. both as an engineer and home use, continued home use as well. So that's the HSW made in West Germany screwdrivers. I'll put a video of the websites and the address and things like that where you can pick them up. Okay, if we look at this one website that's called Safety Direct, and take a look at the top, the website address is along there. Highlight that, top of the page. So it's called Safety Direct. The prices are all in euros. You can see the HSW screwdrivers there, that same distinctive shaped handle, except it's in like a translucent red here. I'm presuming that's the look HSW is going for nowadays with its screwdrivers. There may be other colours still available, I'm not sure. You can see the prices in euros there, and you also got the you've got both types. So we've gone now onto the flared tip one. So you got the flared tip and the Phillips tip on two separate pages there. You can see at the bottom there whether they do all other brands. You got Weir as well being there, it's been mentioned. So they show that they do HSW as one of their main tool brands. So I wonder what else they've got of HSW. The other website is CEC or CEC, Controlled Environment Company. Again, you can see the address upon the at the top highlighted. Again, with these addresses, if you can't see them, I will see if I can edit it in the address there. You see that Bandicam logo is stopping that. You can see that it does look like it's a sister company, as everything is exactly the same, even though the company is different. So it's quite obviously a sister company. They've even got the same companies at the bottom on that thing. Everything is virtually the same, even the adverts at the bottom. So you've got the two pages where you can go to there.